So what is a funnel chart? Funnel chart, we can use this visual funnel chart to understand the flow of stages. Okay. And the funnel chart, basically it looks like an inverted pyramid. So you can see it here. So this is what the funnel chart, this is how it looks like, the funnel chart. The sales people, the marketing people in general, they use the funnel chart. Okay. And they use the term something called sales funnel. Okay. What I will do is I will explain you when this is helpful, and I'll give you some kind of use cases. For example, you are a marketing manager. Okay, you are a marketing manager and you wanted to explore how you can reach your potential customers to increase your revenue share. Okay, so in that case, you are doing some kind of opportunity analysis or sales prospecting. What is sales prospecting? So you are generating leads through some application, third-party application. Let's say you are giving an ad in the Facebook, or you are giving some advertisement in Google Ads. Okay. After seeing your ad, customers are calling you to inquire more about your product or service. Okay. So in that case, you wanted to understand right from getting the leads. Let's say, you got 350 calls from your customers. Not your customer, you got call from 350 customers in general. Okay. And then, so those people have shown interest by looking at your ad, right? They called you. Then you come up with some strategies to target these customers, 350 customers. Instead of targeting all the customers, those customers, they have shown interest on your product or service. You are trying to target these 350 customers. And then you come up with some strategies and you conduct a webinar or so. Okay, and then you send the proposal to those customers and finalize them. 350 customers, they called you to know more about your product. So after after explaining them about the product and service which you give it to them, and 160 customers you have decided or a kind of a potential customers, and then what it is, you conduct a webinar. Okay, you share the webinar link and to give a demo about your product or service. And then only 120 people join that webinar. Out of the 120 people, when you shared the proposal, 90 people, they received it. And ultimately, only 60 people, they subscribed for your product or service. Right from getting the leads to till conversion, you wanted to understand each and every stage, how many number of customers drop and what are the bottlenecks. Okay, it helps us to understand the bottlenecks in a linear process. See, linearly, right? So you can understand here in each step. So why 350 to 160? Because there are some kind of mismatch with the customer's expectations and the products and service which you give it to them. There is a misunderstanding or there is a gap. After explaining your products and services in detail, and only 160 people, you decided you can probably target out of the 350, we can target only 160 people. What you did, you shared the webinar link and 120 people, they attended, and ultimately 90 people, only, out of the 120, at the end of the webinar, you requested them about their feedback and are they willing to go ahead and subscribe your product. And of the 120, 90 people, they shown interest. And by the time, before even they get converted, subscribe to your product, 330 people drop. Maybe the competitors, they would have, before signing up, they would have checked your competitors' products and service. Probably they would have got impressed with them, and 30 people got dropped. Only 60 people finally they signed the contract. Maybe those 30 people, they need some more time. You can follow up with those 30 people later point in time, right? So when you do this, when you look at this funnel chart, it can help you to understand in various stages how many number of customers they drop. Okay, and what action we can take up. You will get to know about this one. Okay. It helps us to visualize a linear process that has sequential connected stages. When to use a funnel chart? This is a good question. Data is sequential and moves through various stages. Okay. And then the next one is to calculate potential revenue, sales or deals by stages. And then to calculate and track conversion and retention rates. In that kind of situation, you can use it to reveal bottlenecks in a linear process. Important is shopping cart workflow. They will be using it. The e-commerce site, right from the customers viewing the product until they check out. So where the bottleneck happened, to track that. So there is something called abandoned cart. The customer, they would added the products to the cart in your website, but they did not do the checkout. They abandoned the cart, right? So why to understand why they abandoned the cart, right? So you can use the funnel chart to do the analysis. Okay. Now I will just go to the Power BI desktop, and then I will demonstrate how you can use the funnel chart. Data file name is a funnel chart. It's a CSV file. If you look at this, we have only hardly 5 rows are there, right from inquiry to till conversion, the finalized. We put the values here, and I'm going to hit load here. And here on the right side, just beneath the visualizations, we can find the funnel chart. I'm going to click on the funnel here, funnel chart. Here, what I do is you can see 2 fields are there to plot the values in this funnel chart. You have something called category and values. Here, what I do is I just go ahead and select the funnel chart data set. Here, the stage, I'll put it in the category, and the values, I'll put the details here. My funnel chart is ready now. So we can see the stages, linear stages. Okay, each stage, how many customers we had. So here we have a lot of formatting options are available. You click on the paint button, paint icon here, and the colors, you can give different colors here. The suggested colors for funnel chart is blue, purple, green. Okay, these are the colors often used to make your funnel chart stand out. So you can go from darker to lighter shades. Okay, that is the practice. Most of them they follow it. Okay, so for example, you start with blue, something like blue, and you can click on. Okay, colors show all. Okay, each and every stage. The default is this one, and let's say the inquiries is blue, and qualified leads is kind of you can give some purple color. And then meeting held, also we can give the light purple color or something like that. Okay. Proposal form filled. So here we can use again the very light purple. Or we can kind of, the amber kind of thing. Okay. They are most likely they can get converted. And finally, you can use it the green. Green is how many of them actually got converted. And then the font's color, you can give it as a black color. Okay. So as the funnel goes further from the top of the pyramid to the final stages, we can use the darker to lighter shades. Okay, dark, this is a dark color, darker, lighter shades. Okay, you can make it this one also a little lighter, and this is a green. You can make it green here. So blue, purple, green. These are the recommended colors for funnel chart. To summarize, hope with this you are able to understand when you can use funnel chart and how to create a funnel chart, and what colors that you can use it. Okay, And to summarize, the funnel chart helps us to visualize the linear process that has sequentially connected stages. Each stages are connected. Okay.